to attend. This is the meeting for January 8th, 2015. First meeting of 2015. Woo!
Oh,
Woo.
Hope everybody had a good Christmas and a happy New Year. Um, First thing on the agenda, I guess, is finances. So, if Brian, you want to give us a quick rundown of how we're doing?
Sure. I'm just kind of going off the top of my head here about when our last meeting was. Since then, we've had 7 founders levels dues come in. I think one, two, yeah, I believe 7 for a total of 337.75. Uh, our uh, scheduled AT&T UVerse payment came out around the first of the month. Um, Total in our checking, we have 330.36. We have 48.25 one founders level dues sitting in PayPal right now, and I have $55 cash that I just need to deposit
Okay.
for a total balance of 433.61.
All right. Excellent. All right. So the next thing we've got is the room update, drop ceiling January install. How's the stuff been going as far as finding out about the drop ceiling you might have had access to?
well, I went to that store and they did not have any drop ceiling stuff.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, they had everything but that. I mean, it was everything, tons of stuff in there that we can look at. And I went through every area of that store. Um, but I do have a $40 gift card to Lowe's. That'll be enough to buy the perimeter. All I need is someone with a truck to take it over there because it's like the 12-foot pieces.
Oh, nice. Okay. I guess Dana's. I think he's the only one that's got an actual truck. Um, I'll I'll talk with him and maybe coordinate with you guys, and maybe we can all meet over there um, on a Saturday and pick everything up and take it down into the space. And if we can't get it done that day, we should be at least able to get all the supplies delivered and start prepping everything.
Hmm.
You said that's just for the $40 will do just the perimeter?
That's right. The ones that just go on the wall, and it
Okay.
won't do cross ties or any of that.
Okay. Do we have an idea of what the price would be for everything else?
Well, when I priced it out, it was going to be 140 total.
Okay. All right. Well, I can definitely kick in another $50 if we can find somebody else to kick in a little bit of money for the drop ceiling. Um, so we'll get whatever we can get that day, and if we have to, we'll come back grab the rest of it or something like that.
Okay. Well, sounds like all we're lacking is $50.
Yeah. All right. Let me coordinate with Dana and then maybe send out an in something on Google Plus, Facebook, and the website, and see if somebody else wants to kick in some extra money to try and.
Yeah. See if anybody got a Lowe's gift card for Christmas.
Yeah, yeah, that's not a bad idea. All right. Upcoming events, we've got Loda Art Walk on January 9th. That's tomorrow. Um, Delta Bike Project is not going to be there. I spoke with Jeff yesterday or on Tuesday, and he said that it's just going to be too cold, and they don't really feel like it's really going to be that much attendance. So they're not going to be there. And I know that when we're there and they aren't, our attendance tends to be fairly low, and it's going to be pretty cold.
Yeah, it is.
So unless somebody really wants to go out for Art Walk, I think we should go ahead and sit this one out. One thing that Jeff mentioned that I did not know is that Art Walk for February is actually canceled because it's Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras. Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing that he had discussed that they're interested in doing is sort of a grand reopening at the March Art Walk. So that gives us some time if we want to do some planning. I'd love to get, if the Shapeoko is ready, the 3D printer and the laser cutter.
March Art Walk. What date? What's the date on that?
March. It's the second Friday.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be the 13th.
All right, we should be good because we're doing something on Pi Day, and then I think the weekend that'd be March 14th and the 7th.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing some workshops with the Mobile Public Library those 2 weekends, those two
Oh,
Saturdays.
excellent. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that shouldn't conflict with those hopefully then, because that'll be on March
Saturday.
13th. Yeah. So I definitely would love to have sort of everything cranking away, 3D printers, laser cutter, and be able to sort of show people. Hopefully, maybe get some people interested in doing some memberships,
Yeah.
and maybe we want to get some classes set up, some dates anyway for some safety stuff for the Shapeoko, the laser. I've watched Rich do it quite a bit, but I've never actually loaded up anything on the printer and don't know how to do any of that kind of stuff. So it'd be kind of a cool way to get introduced to that.
Mm-hmm.
Same with the Shapeoko. I haven't messed with the Shapeoko at all, and I'd love to get a chance to do that.
Well, all three of them are working now.
Yeah, no, I mean it's fantastic. I mean it's everything's kind of coming along really, really well. So it'd be nice to have on during Art Walk sort of all those things going because we've sort of always had talks about, oh yeah, we're gonna have the laser cutter, we're gonna have the Shapeoko and all that kind of stuff. So it'd be nice to actually have them all just sort of running, and so that people feel like if they're gonna join the space, they have access to all these tools and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Retro Game Night on January 19th. So that's going to be not next Monday, but the Monday after, or not this upcoming Monday, but the Monday after, next Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, Rick, are you going to be available for that?
Most likely not if I'm going to be in classes on Monday nights.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Well, I will. That's probably a good idea. We should go ahead and just sort of count. Do you want to just go ahead and take Tuesday starting next week, or do you want to wait? I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, let me get back to you on that, but probably yes.
Okay. All right. That sounds fine.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got group get together early / mid January. It's going to be so cold. I don't know. It's kind of hard to do anything at the space.
We should be coming up, what, next week?
I'm hoping. If we should definitely have like a little informal thing. Sort of send out a notice for like on a Saturday. What do we got coming up? We have the 17th, 24th, and the 31st. Not sure exactly when Mardi Gras begins. It may begin on the 31st. I don't know. I have to check.
I understand it's going to be early this year.
It is early and it's short. It's only like 2 weeks long. They canceled Parade Route B completely this year. There's only going to be Parade Route A.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look that up real quick. Yeah, so Friday, January 30th, the Condi Cavaliers kick everything off here in Mobile. So the 31st is probably not a good day.
Yeah, we want to avoid downtown during Mardi Gras.
Yeah. So you said next Next week it's supposed to be pretty warm.
I just don't understand. It's supposed to be warming back up.
Yeah.
You know.
If it starts to get warm, we may plan the 17th or the 24th is probably going to be our best bet.
Mhm.
And so I'll sort of watch the weather, and then I'll get Dana to send out something. We don't have to do anything real big. It would just be good to have a Saturday where sort of everybody can come down, meet, get together, and talk about projects or whatever.
Mhm.
Um, kind of maybe get some ideas for the year. Talk about maybe trying to pair some people up that probably have some um, overlapping interests and stuff like that. So
That definitely you might want to have some people consider coming to the SALUG meeting this Saturday. Our SALUG meeting is exactly that. It's planning all the workshops for the year. And it'd be
okay.
great to get these two together.
When is your SALUG meeting?
It's this Saturday at 2
Oh,
o'clock.
okay. All right. Maybe we should post something up on our website just to advertise it,
Okay.
and
Uh,
to post something to Google Plus.
uh, I'm on this meetup group out of Birmingham from a friend of mine,
Hmm.
and I got invites that the Red Mountain Makerspace was holding 3 classes just on Linux. They had a beginner, intermediate, and an advanced. Might be something some people might be interested in down here. What do you
Mm-hmm.
think?
And SALUG definitely would be. Is it online?
No, it was actually uh, something they were having at their space, I guess.
And where they at?
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Do you have the dates?
I do not. I might be able to find it.
Okay, maybe post it, a link to it.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Hmm.
You're not doing your SALUG meetings at the space. You're doing them at the original that office building you've got over near Bel Air.
That's right.
Okay.
I found it. It was on Monday, actually, 6
Ah,
p.m.
and we
Just
missed it.
Yeah. Uh, they were charging $15 per class for non-members. It, the basic class was covering core basics on how to use Linux, navigation command, difference between CLI and GUI, scripts, programming, and more.
easy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the other upcoming events we've got is the Mobile Public Library, which is March. Rick, do you want to tell us a little bit? I know you've been the one mainly spearheading a lot of that stuff with them. What's going on and what we need to do?
Well, I'd actually been talking with Carly, and we're going to meet probably next week. We're going to meet this week, but she had to cancel. She wants some ideas of what kind of projects we want to bring and show, because they're actually now starting to put together their advertising.
Oh, okay.
So they just want some ideas of what we're going to bring, so that they can put it on their advertising.
Oh, okay. All right. What are you bringing down there?
I'm going to bring some Raspberry Pi project with. I'm going to bring the one that's going to be running the XBMC and one that's going to be running RetroPie.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll probably bring down an Arduino that's doing something fairly simple. Actually, I'll probably bring down an Arduino connected to a Raspberry Pi, and maybe
Sweet.
the Shapeoko, because the Shapeoko is a Arduino.
Mm-hmm. That'd be really cool. You don't want to take down the 3D printer and all that? Well, I guess they have all that stuff there.
Have 3D printers that are better than the ones we have.
Yeah, gotcha.
Mhm. Now they also have Eggbots, and they're going to be giving away kits for Raspberry Pis and Arduinos and Makey-Makeys. They're wanting to make it a fairly big event, almost like a
Hmm.
mini Maker Fair.
Nice. Okay,
Mhm.
cool.
And I'd like to just do a workshop on doing Raspberry Pi,
Hmm.
beginner stuff, like what it is and how it works. I've been working on some presentations for it.
Okay, excellent.
Mhm.
We kind of went over the classes and workshops. We need to come up with some material and stuff for the laser engraver. I'm sure we can probably get like just the intro stuff from the user manual for the laser engraver and try to sort of turn that into a course that we can.
Rich is supposed to be working on a course, but there's
Okay.
going to be. I told him exactly what we wanted, which was a safety and the
Mhm.
basics of how to use it, and that's what he's supposedly been working on.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, he wants to teach it and maybe get some um, use that as part membership fee.
Okay. I need to get together my stuff for the Arduino with the holidays and all that stuff. That all got kind of pushed back to the back burner, but now I should have an opportunity to try and start doing some stuff, getting some coursework and everything ready. Um, and I know I've had a couple people ask about Raspberry, another Raspberry Pi class. Some of the guys that would come to the retro game night were curious when we were going to do another Raspberry Pi class. So I don't know when you were thinking about doing that.
Yeah, that's part of that same curriculum that I've been working on for the library.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Make it a regular thing where we have it we start with an intermediate, or I'm sorry, a beginner and an intermediate and advanced, and
Mm-hmm.
we don't make them so that they have to be successive. The anyone can come in at any time and not have to get caught up. So
Right, right. Yeah, and that would be, especially in the advanced course, probably just mostly help people try to get their projects, whatever they've got as far as like if they got some weird sensors or if they're wondering how to program it or whatever.
right.
All right. Well, that's all the stuff that I had on the agenda. Um, does anybody else have anything that we need to cover?
I've got a form I've got to fill out for School Factory. They want to have a meeting, like another video conference with us, like we had last time,
Okay.
um, just so they can get an idea of how we've progressed since we've signed up with them. I
Okay.
understand we got a donation. Brian, do you know anything about the donation?
Um, I I apologize on that. I just now got the email address to them,
Mm-hmm.
to Diana.
Eval.
I I haven't heard anything back because I just got it to her within the last 2 hours or so.
Okay, so maybe by tomorrow or early next week we'll know about a donation that was, I guess, put on our website through that link that goes to School Factory.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess so.
cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Well, that's it for me. Um, I guess like I said, I'm gonna shoot out. We'll figure out how the weather's gonna act, and then I'll choose either the 17th or the 24th this January to have a little sort of all hands meeting down at the space and everything. Does that not, are either of those dates preferable to anybody, 17th or the 24th?
Those are a Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be fine for me.
Okay.
Shouldn't be any
All right.
problem.
Okay.
A couple other things too. Rich brought in a color laser printer,
Yeah.
and it just needed some toner. Um, it's still leaking a little on the yellow. I'll have to get another yellow toner, but I've got these toners. We retired some printers, and we had toners left over, so I just brought us some in, and it prints fine.
Cool.
A color laser printer. Just needs we need to bring in some paper. Um, he brought in a big toolbox, and he brought in a huge projector screen that needs to be mounted to the wall.
Nice.
And I talked to him. He's going to try to get he's got a couple surround sound systems, and he's going to see if he can bring in some of those. At least one of them, so we can have like a nice movie night.
Nice. That'd be cool.
Cool.
Yeah, he's got a load of stuff that he bought, with big dollar signs in his eyes, and they never materialized, and now this stuff is just sitting there collecting dust.
Yeah. Nah, man, it's he's. I mean, that laser cutter is amazing. I've
I
been
got it.
watching.
He's really been using the heck out of it too.
Yeah. I think he was just happy that we were able to get it working and everything.
Yeah, yeah. He says it's working better now than it ever has. So
All right, guys. Well, that's everything. I guess I will talk to you guys next Thursday. And Rick, I'll just plan on being there on Monday then. Oh no, you said you wanted to.
well,
Did you?
Monday night's my first class, so I won't be able to be there Monday night. But I
Okay,
could
yeah.
probably be there Tuesday night.
Gotcha. At one point, you had told me to wait until you worked it out, but I think.
Tuesday I was planning on meeting with Carly though, so we'll see. We'll
Okay.
see about that. And also Saturday, don't forget Saturday if you can be there at the SALUG meeting. I'd like
Okay.
to have a good turnout of our guys there, so we can try to move some of those people over.
All right. Yeah, I might be able to do that.
Mhm.
All right. Well, take it easy, guys.
All right.
All right.
All right, man.
Night.